Okay, guys, I finally got Evanessia's kid, and yeah, it took me a while to find her kid. It's just the site is not opening, so I'm just just scrolling through Reddit to find her goddamn kid, and I finally got her. So Evanescia basic attack is just normal basic attack. It just hits one target and does 250% of Evanessia's attack to that target. Her skill, blast damage, deals physical damage equal to 480% of Evanessia's attack to the designated target, and physical damage to 240% to the adjacent targets. Additionally gains 5 punchline points. Pretty normal skill, gives her some punchlines and some decent multipliers there. And now for her ultimate, deals physical damage equal to 240% of Evanessia's attack to all enemies, then deals 5 instances of damage. With each instance dealing physical damage up to 160% of Evanessia's attack to random enemies. So she has an initial attack that will do 240% damage, and the second one is going to be random, and it's going to do 160 to random enemies. I think it's going to hit 5 times, so it's going to hit 5 random enemies, or maybe the same enemy 5 times if it's single target. So yeah, that's pretty cool ultimate. It has a high energy cost of 240, so now you know why Huohuo's Nova Flare gives that many attack, okay? For those who are wondering. Now for her talent. Evanescia gains elation equals to 25% of her crit damage. When Evanescia gains energy, she simultaneously gains an equal amount of certified banger. When Evanescia gains certified banger, she simultaneously gains an equal amount of energy. The certified bangers gained through this method is single instance cannot exceed 100 points. When Evanescia possesses certified bangers, using her skill deals physical damage equal to 16% of the attacked enemy target. Using her ultimate deals physical elation damage equal to 22% to all enemies, and deals physical elation damage equal to 25% to one random enemy target. When certified banger is at max energy or less, the ultimate considers as having amount of certified banger equal to max energy. When her energy is accumulated to 240, Fox Teaches deals 25% of elation damage to all enemies and regenerates 10 energy to Evanescia and clears the accumulated value. So that's going to be her talent. I think it's pretty simple. She has some crit damage to elation conversion. She also has certified banger to energy conversion, I think. So it's going to be depending on how much certified banger you can make. The faster you can get her ultimate, and her ultimate is a really decent damage. Also, I think she has a summon, the Fox Teacher, I think it's her summon, if I'm not sure. And I think it's like a follow-up attack. I actually don't know how her last part of her talent works. I think it's like a follow-up damage or a summon damage. It's not clarifying, so her kit does look a lot interesting, I'm not gonna lie. So for her technique, immediately attacks all enemies within a certain range. After entering combat, deals physical damage to 100% of Evanessia's attack to all enemies and gain 20 points of certified banger. Okay, that's her technique. Now for her elation skill, or aha instance, deals physical elation damage to 100% to all enemies and additionally gains 10 points of certified banger. If it was 100, that would be kind of broken, but okay. So that's her aha instance, or elation damage, elation skill, or elation damage, whatever you want to call it. Now for her traces, increase Evanessia's crit rate by 30% when there is 3 or more 3 or 2/1 enemy targets on the field. So she gets crit rate based on enemies. Okay. Her ultimate bounce count increased by 1/2/4 when teammates with elation skill participation ID lower than Evanescia gain certified banger. Evanescia converts 50% of it into her own certified banger. Okay, so she has some multiplier buffs and some crit rate based on how much enemies on the field. Cool. I think there's always more than 2 or 3 enemies on the field, so that 30 crit rate is like permanent, I think. Now for trace 2, when Fox uses attack, okay, she does have a summon or follow-up attack or some sort, okay, she has a summon. It additionally inflicts vulnerability on the targets, increasing the damage taken by 12% for 3 turns. So it looks like the summon actually puts a debuff on the enemy when it attacks, pretty good. It's like 12%. Enemy is going to take 12% more damage, pretty good. Her trace 3, when a teammate's certified ends, Evanescia converts 50% of into her own certified banger. Pretty normal, cool. Now for her, traces, she gets speed. She gets 5 speed, 19 crit rate, and 18 elation damage. So she has a lot of crit rate on her kit. So you want to stack as much crit damage on her from what I'm learning. Now for her Eidolons, if I can find it. She has her Eidolons, right? Where is the Eidolons? Oh, it's here. For her Eidolon 1, increase all type response by 20% after Fox teaches uses an attack. Trigger 1 additional elation skill. Elation skill grants 10 additional certified banger. So she gets respawn when the Fox teaches attack and 1 additional skill damage. And she also grants 10 certified banger to herself. So pretty cool E1, a pretty decent damage increase to herself. Now her E2 increases her elation damage by 25%. The vulnerability effect of the trace can be stacked up to 2 times. So she can stack the vulnerability debuff of the second trace 12% to 24%. I don't think that's that strong, but it's still a decent E2. But I think her E1 is way better. Evanescia's, okay, her E4, Evanescia's damage dealt ignores 50% of the enemy's target defense. Pretty cool. Now for her E6, if you want to get it, elation damage dealt by Evanescia's Merrymaker by 25%. So I don't know what this Merrymaker is, but yeah, she gets Merrymaker on her kit after E6. And she also can convert, she also gains more certified banger through her ultimate and through her teammates, and she can also regenerate 120 energy through this effect. So that's her E6. Pretty strong E6 if you ever get it. Now, if I can find her Lycon. Okay, Lycon. So this is going to be Evanescia's Lycon. Increases her crit damage by 60% and energy regeneration rate by 10%. When wearer max energy is greater than 120, for every 10 point of max energy that exceeds this amount, further increase the energy regeneration by 0.3% up to 360 points. Excess energy can take into account when wearer uses elation skill. Increases the damage received by enemy targets by 15% for 2 turns. Pretty strong Lycon for Evanescia. Unfortunately, it's not a universal Lycon, so it's just a Lycon for herself and nothing more. So that's Evanescia's kit. Gotta be honest, this is much more simpler than freaking Sylvie's kit, but I think it's still a strong kit. Okay, don't sleep on Evanescia. I think she still has a strong kit, but it's not that crazy as Sylvie's kit. But it's still a strong kit, so yeah, that's it. That's all for Evanescia. Pretty simple kit, considering what I have to go through flipping Sylvie's kit. But yeah, simple doesn't mean it's weak. It's still a strong kit. I think she's gonna be a great unit. I think she's gonna be relying heavily on EMC and Yaguang, at least on release. So yeah, Yaguang's gonna be she's gonna be hard carrying 2 flipping elation DPSs on her release, I guess. Oh well. Yep, that's it. That's it for Evanescia. And now I need to go and find EMC kit. If I can, that would be great. So yeah. Bye guys. Have a great day. I'll try to find EMC kit now. On to more work.